America is bankrupt. We're the biggest debtor nation in the world. The only nation more in debt than us is Japan. Stupid Japanese. Japanese save this. Per capita, Japanese save the most money. And what happens, capitalists, like Trump and I don't know if you speak the same language, but it's called carry trade. So the Japanese save all the little yen and they buy dollars, and guys like me borrow their money and we invest all over the world. Okay. Japanese are savers. That's why Japan's in trouble. They're not investors. Okay. India's in trouble because you don't produce enough money, capital. Because most people are brainwashed when it comes to money. It's because of the system that controls the world economy. And guys like you can't even see it. You're thinking about money. I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. January 2020, this is what Biden did for the world. So there was a pipeline running from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico. Biden cut that off. What does that mean? So you don't know. What did he do? He cut that pipeline off. I was selling oil in those days for $30 a barrel, went to $130 a barrel. That's dollars. I knew exactly what Biden was doing. He was going to destroy the middle class. So there'd be two classes of people, rich and everybody else poor. So Biden is one of these guys here. And this man here is a capitalist. Inflation is good for, look at this, okay? The first one I ever bought was in 1972. Paid $50 for it. I still have it. It's in a vault in Switzerland. It cost me 50 of these. Today, that same, if I pulled it all to the vault from Switzerland, it's a South African Krugerrand. If I held it up here, it'd be 2,000 of these for one of these. So meanwhile, mommy and daddy are, say this stuff. Because our schools want us to do that.
So what is the right, what do I want question? Answer to the question.
I want to buy a gold mine.
Okay.
Go buy a gold mine. Do you know how to do it?
I don't know how to do that.
Then you better study.
Right.
Find somebody who bought one. I studied for about 10 years how to buy gold mines. I was traveling in Vancouver, British Columbia. It's a show called the VRIC, Vancouver Resource Investment Conference. And I go to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I study with all these guys who own gold mines.
You came to see the country, but you're also working.
I'm always working. I never stop working.
You never stop?
No. Well, I'm a military officer. Military school teaches to work for a mission. What's your mission in life? And making money is really easy. I don't understand what the big deal is. So I retired a long time ago. I had more than enough money.
What was the age you retired at? Again, for the people.
47.
47.
My wife was 37.
You're fighting jet lag the right way. You're working.
I'm not fighting jet lag. I don't know what your obsession with jet lag is.
I don't know how you can travel so much.
I don't give a shit. That's why.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think about petty things. Money is debt. I would study money. I understand.
Yes, because they don't teach money in schools.
Correct. I understand that money is debt. Well, everything is the opposite of what they're teaching you in school. If you read my book, in 1971, the US dollar became debt. The US dollar is the reserve currency of the world. I don't know if you know what that means. I'm trying to explain to you, when they tell you get out of debt, that's stupid because the money is debt. And the only way money gets out of debt is via taxes. But the most important asset you have is this, space between this here and this here. And the thing that I'm happy about is young men like you, young women too, have podcasts. There's some very smart people on podcasts now. Better than listening to a stupid college professor who doesn't know anything about money. Why would you listen to a poor dad like my father?
Right.
Stupid. So on the podcast today, there's some very smart young people coming up. Like I fly from here to Singapore and I meet Jim Rogers. Jim Rogers is one of the smartest investors in the world. Well,
The statistics show. So let's say you have a man. He becomes an entrepreneur. He makes a lot of money. The second generation, he teaches it to his kids. So the second generation, they enjoy the money. The money's gone by the third generation. It disappears.
Is that
Because
like
they don't
cyclical
pass on knowledge. They pass on money.
You have to question what they're teaching. So the question I always say is, well, when do I get my money back? The whole thing was designed to keep you poor. Until you question what's already in your head, you will do what's already in your head. There is I don't know if people are Christian or not, but it's in the Bible because the words become flesh. Go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, buy a house, buy a car. Until you question that, you're hypnotized. You'll be a poor person all your life.
Oh, is that the question?
Yeah.
You're brilliant, man.
Thank you.
I use real estate as leverage to buy this.
Right.
So what I do is I'll borrow, let's say, $20 million. The cash flow buys this.
Right. So you're using government printed money for your own assets.
They believe in taxation.
Okay.
I don't pay taxes.
Okay.
Capitalists don't pay taxes.
Right. Right.
Okay. We also use debt,
Right.
and we don't pay for it. We don't do any of those things. This is my friend here, Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He's a capitalist.
Right.
People hate this guy, but he is my good friend. We are capitalists. We're not Marxists. Obama, Marxist.
Okay.
And this guy, Biden, he's stupid. Most stupid president we've ever had.
Wow.
He's caused America, Biden has done more damage to the world than any other president in history.
Okay.
And he is Obama's surrogate. Obama's still in office through Biden.
Okay.
I wrote a book called The Cash Flow Quadrant, ESBI.
Okay.
E stands for employee. Go to school, get a job. Teachers. S stands for smart people, doctor, lawyer. Oh, become a doctor, become a doctor.
Right.
A B stands for big business, 20% tax. I stands for insider. I only invest from the inside. I don't invest from outside, legally.
Okay.
So Elon Musk is a B and an I. I'm a B and an I. So when your school system says you get a job, what are you doing? You work for money. And what's wrong with working for money? You pay taxes. And then they tell you to save money. Why would you save money when they're printing money? Why would you save money when they're printing money? Because that's what you've been told to do. So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help. Because school teachers are Marxist. My poor dad, rich dad, poor dad, it's a story of a Marxist versus a capitalist. My poor dad was an academic type. He was a PhD, which stands for poor, helpless, and desperate. He's a smart guy. He was in school all the time. He knew all the answers to everything. But he didn't know anything about this here. And my rich dad was a man who had no school, and he ran the family store. The system of bank has nothing to do with communism or capitalism. It's the banks run the world. The rich run the world. They don't care if you're communist or capitalist. So let's say you save $1 US or €1, 1 yen. The banking system can lend out 10. So the entire system is called the fractional reserve system. I don't even care about money. I make a lot of money because I understand the system. I would never go to school, get a job, work hard, save money, get out of debt, buy a house, and invest in the stock market. I do everything exactly opposite.
Interesting. So I also heard that that interesting topic where you said that the rich don't pay taxes and they use debt. I read the story about how Elon Musk uses
use
his
debt and not pay taxes.
Yes, he
because this is debt.
Right. That's how he does it.
Elon Musk also used tax breaks.
Can you explain how the rich use tax breaks?
That's beyond me.
Why would you save money when they're printing money? Why would you save money when they're printing money? Because that's what you've been told to do. So question that. You see, if you cannot think, I cannot help you.